Hi friends, welcome back to Alessa's Corner. It is time for another Craft Roulette challenge, and this week's parameter had me thinking outside the box. For episode 326, we had Project, a dude's card, colors, sleigh ride, farm creators has element, random, pen. At first glance, I was not sure how I was going to bring all this together. But once I started, looking through my stamps, inspiration struck. Let's look what I created. I decided to use the adorable Little Miss Moo stamp from Unity Stamp Company. Life is Ridiculous collection. I use it as my focal image. And to keep the card masculine, I chose a color palette inspired by the idea of a sleigh ride. Not Christmas, but crisp blues, soft purples, black, white, and touches of green. Instead of creating a winter scene, I built a peaceful outdoor setting using pattern paper with 3 branches, a layered grass border, and a rustic fence. It's a die that I have, and I use it across the bottom. The fence really helps establish the farm setting while adding texture and depth. I colored Little Miss Moo with hollow alcohol markers and popped her with foam tape to make her stand out from the background. For my sentiment, I chose sending a little mood lift. I thought it was perfect for an encouraging card, that could easily be given to a friend or coworker or one of the special guys in your life. The random parameter this week was pen. So I wanted to make sure it became an intentional design element instead of an afterthought. I use a black pen. It's a fine line marker that I use, and I add, the root grain details to the fence. I created also faux stitch around the sentiment, and it enhanced some of the stamped elements. Then I used a white gel pen to add some highlights on Mrs. Moo. And I added also on the flowers, just to give everything a little extra dimension. Sometimes it's those tiny finishing touches that really bring a card to life. And I'm really happy how it turns out, how this card came together. I love that it feels whimsical without being over cute. And I think it satisfied all 4 Craft Roulette parameters in a creative way. It's always fun seeing how a set of parameters can inspire completely different design from different makers. I'd love to know how you would interpret these prompts, so leave me a comment below. If you enjoyed today's project, I'd love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Alessa's Corner for more card making inspiration, Craft Roulette challenges, and some creative tutorials. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. Until next time, remember, from Alessa's Corner to yours. Happy crafting, everybody.